Okay, let's see here. Can I like select you guys? Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, we're just gonna start the day then. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You need to send your officers to the crime scene before their timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up, no available and unavailable for upcoming work. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. How many units you are allowed to send on the call? The more units you can send, the more serious you alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene, the presence of weapons, and so on. All of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. The mission might look simple at a first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder, where a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Gotcha. Okay, so we got hit and run. No, jeez. Everyday mall. A married couple exited the music store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. That's great. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Okay, so hit and run. We will send you and you down there. Okay, 311A in progress. Fight. The last picture show theater. Theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater's security guard. Okay, let's send somebody reliable down there. Just send one officer for now. I think he can handle it.
Shimmy like Sister Kate. She's just a dancing queen. Head for a key. Swing, sweet ginger, swing, sweet ginger green.
Police capture the criminal, nobody dies, but the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead citizens bother the mayor more than the living ones. Offender escaped, officers unharmed. Alrighty then. Escaped, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Alrighty.
In progress.
Armed robbery, suburb. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Okay, we're gonna send you and you down there.
311A in progress.
Brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty tonight. We'll send you. Good. Looks like we got some people coming back here, so got this guy coming back. Okay. So we got Purdy's about done.
412A in progress.
Oh, 412A. Assault. Ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attacking an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and his money. Okay, let's send you to.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Okay, so when your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you to handle the situation, try to deal with whatever comes up. Don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Okay, the vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Okay, so we got sneak into the house through an open window. We got knock on the door, open up, police. And we have turn on the siren and loudspeaker and shout that the house is surrounded. Oh, I like the last one. See, this isn't going to work because we'd need a warrant to actually go inside their house. And, I mean, I don't know, the probable cause might be the car parked out front, but this is going to cause them to run out the back. I'm guessing we'll open the window and then they'll find out over there and they'll try and get out. So I'm going to say this one. I'll say this one. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Look at that. Wonderful.
311
Perfect. Okay. Offender caught, officer unharmed. Awesome. 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 Great stuff. Okay, now they're coming back. Oh, looks like it's nighttime. I love the art style of this game. I love it. It's simple, but that's all you need. Offender escaped, officers unharmed. Okay. Well, could have been worse. Alrighty. Oh, looks like that's it. Guess we can end the day whenever. Yeah. Go ahead and end the day. Okay, if you're thinking you need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Okay, so Shift A, Shift B. Okay. Okay, end the day.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Oh shit. Okay, well, I think day 3 is a good place to leave off for this recording session. These might be broken up into 2, maybe 3 episodes, depending. It's a problem with the verification on YouTube, so I can't exactly post anything longer than 15 minutes, so it'll be what it is. This might even be the 4th video. Who knows? I'll adjust it accordingly. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next session, and, till next time.